There is a woman you have seen 100 times. She walks into a room and the room quietly arranges itself around her. People stand a little straighter. They listen a little longer. And there is another woman, same age, same budget, often better looking. She walks into the same room and is somehow not quite seen. Served second, spoken over, forgotten by the door. She did nothing wrong, but the room decided something about her before she said a single word. The difference between those two women is one thing. And once you can see it, you cannot unsee it. It is not her age. It is not her face. It is not how much money is in her closet. Most women over 50 are missing it by a margin so small they never think to look there. There is a stylist called Ross, 1 million followers, and her whole message is 4 words. It is not you, it is your clothes. She is right about that. Her brand is for women who refuse to disappear, and she does it boldly. Sharp tailoring, statement glasses, color worn with real confidence. It is wonderful, and it works. This is simply the quieter version of the same truth, for the woman who would rather not turn heads to be taken seriously, who just wants to walk in, be listened to, and be treated well. Same idea, softer volume. So, let me show you the one thing, because it is not a thing at all. By the end of this, you will know which of 5 quiet parts is the one working against you. And here is the strange part. It is almost never the part you would guess, because your broken part is the one that feels normal to you. Here is how the room actually decides. Nobody reads your outfit piece by piece. The eye does not have time. It takes one fast look and asks a single question. Does this all agree? When everything agrees, the brain relaxes. It reads ease, it reads control, it reads, this woman knows what she is doing. And we hand that woman status without deciding to. We stand a little straighter. We listen a little longer. We treat her differently. I call this the Coherence Read. It is the whole game, not the most expensive outfit in the room, the most coherent one. Let me show you exactly how fast it happens. Picture the same woman twice, 10 minutes apart. The first time, one part of her outfit is off, just one. And watch what the room does. The eye slides past her. The greeting is polite and short. She waits a bit longer than she should to be helped. Now we fix that one part. Nothing else. Same woman, same room, same 10 minutes. And the room leans in. She is met at the door. She is listened to before she has finished her sentence. She did not get younger. She did not get richer. One part of the system simply stopped arguing with the rest. That is the whole distance between being overlooked and being read as someone. So let me show you the 5 parts and what breaks them. The first part is the proportion tell. It is not about your size, and it is not about a ratio. It is about where your outfit makes the eye stop. Most women have been handed the rule of thirds. A shorter top, a longer bottom. And it is not wrong, but it is not the real thing, because the eye does not measure inches. It reads where the line breaks. Every place your outfit ends at your widest point is a little wall. A top that stops at the fullest part of the hip. A trouser that stops dead at the ankle. A boot that cuts again at the calf. Each one is fine on its own. Together they chop you into sections. And the figure freezes and shortens, even on a tall woman. Let me walk you through one outfit. A striped tank and wide linen trousers. Worn as bought, the tank ends at the widest part of the hip. That is the first wall, and the eye stops there. It is fine, but fine is invisible. Now move that one stop. Tuck just the front of the tank so the line breaks higher at your narrowest point. Then lay a soft white shirt open over the top, long and unbroken. Now the eye does not stop anywhere. It travels in one clean line from shoulder to floor. Nothing was bought. One stopping point moved. That is the proportion tell. Not a ratio, but a line that never freezes. The second part is the tonal seam. This is where two colors meet and quietly disagree. And here is what nobody tells you. It was never about counting colors. You can wear 5 tones: cream, oatmeal, camel, taupe, chocolate, and read richer, not busier, because the eye is not counting. It is asking one thing: do these agree? One family in many tones reads as one calm field. The seam only breaks when a tone disagrees. A cool gray dropped into a warm palette, a blue-black sitting beside a brown-black. A pure white shirt against an ivory gone faintly yellow in the wash. You cannot name it, but your eye snags on the seam, and the whole outfit loses its calm. Here is the walkthrough. Take a warm cream knit and put a cool blue-toned gray cardigan over it. 2 beautiful pieces. Together they fight, and the fight reads as cheap even though neither piece is. Now swap the gray for a camel or a soft chocolate brown. Warm next to warm. Watch the brown and cream version. The eye slides straight through it with nothing to catch on. That is what expensive actually looks like. It is not the number of colors, it is the absence of friction. And here is something you are probably already doing right. If you reach for one family of tones because it feels calmer, you are correct. That instinct is the tonal seam protecting you. Trust it. So now you can see all 5 coming. But here is the turn. Here is why most women feel off for years and never fix it. You cannot fix the part you cannot feel. And your broken part is the one that feels normal. Because it has always been there. It is invisible to the one person who most needs to see it. You. So you change your lipstick. You buy another blouse, you blame your age. And the broken part sits there untouched. Because it was never the part you were looking at. The proportion was fine and the color was the problem. Or the color was fine and the fit was the problem. You have been trying to fix the whole wardrobe, when the real work is finding the one part that is invisible to you. So I did something about that. I made a 60-second quiz. It is called What's Quietly Breaking Your Wardrobe? You answer a few honest questions and it names the part that is invisible to you. The one breaking your read. No pressure. Just the name of your part, so you stop fixing the wrong thing. The link is in the description and pinned right at the top. Take it when this video ends. Then keep watching, because now I am going to show you the other 3 parts and what coherent looks like when they are working. The third part is the fit line. This is not about being slim, and it is not about everything being tight. Oversized can be beautiful. A roomy blazer, a wide column of trouser. This can look wonderful. The problem is never the volume. The problem is volume with nothing holding it. Loose everywhere, top to bottom, and the fabric simply swallows you. But give that same volume one anchor, one place the eye knows the body is, and it turns from drowning into deliberate. A defined waist, a sleeve pushed up to show the wrist, a trouser that breaks to show the ankle. One anchor is all it takes. And then there is the fit that is just wrong. A button that strains across the bust. A shoulder seam that has slid halfway down your arm. Each one is a tiny alarm telling the room this was not made for her. Walk through the tweed blazer over a midi skirt. Off the rack, the shoulder sits an inch too wide and the sleeve eats your hand. It reads borrowed. Now have just the shoulder and the sleeve taken in. That is 20 euros and one trip to a tailor. The shoulder sits where your shoulder is. The line falls clean from neck to hem. You read one word, deliberate. And deliberate is the most expensive word there is. Here is your second moment of being right. If you have ever pushed a sleeve up or added a belt and felt the whole thing come together, you already understand the fit line better than most stylists. You just never had a name for it. The fourth part is the finish layer. This is everything that says the outfit was completed, not just put on. The press down the front of the trouser, the shoe that is cared for, not scuffed at the toe, the nail that is short and clean rather than chipped, the one small detail placed on purpose. None of it is the outfit, all of it is the frame around the outfit. Picture a plain white tee and white jeans. Wrinkled with a tired sandal, it reads like laundry day. Now press the jeans, add a clean leather slide and rest one warm red bead necklace at the collarbone. Same two pieces. Now it reads composed, finished, chosen. A beautiful outfit in a broken frame reads as careless. A simple outfit in a finished frame reads as intentional. And the room rewards intentional every single time. The fifth part is the register match. Every outfit has a register. How formal, how relaxed, how serious it is asking to be taken. And your shoes and your bag have to agree with that register, or the whole thing wobbles. A polished tailored trouser undone by a tired trainer. A soft linen dress weighed down by a stiff, formal, structured bag. Each one is a sentence that contradicts itself. Walk through the black tee with white jeans. With a chunky trainer, it is errands, perfectly nice, but it is asking to be taken as nothing. Swap to a pointed flat and a slim leather bag, and the exact same two pieces stand up straight. The outfit did not change. The register did. And the room agreed with it. And there is one more thing the register quietly asks. Your shoes and bag do not have to be black or beige. They have to belong to the family the outfit is already speaking. Cognac, oxblood, chocolate, navy. All of these can sit quietly inside a warm, elegant outfit. What breaks it is a piece that jumps families. A bright green or a hot pink bag against soft neutrals. The eye stops and the whole look wobbles. So it is not about owning neutral things. It is about keeping every piece in the same conversation. And that is the third thing you are doing right if a single bag in the right tone has ever pulled an outfit together for you. You were reading the register match. You just never had its name. So there it is. The one thing was never a thing. It was the Coherence Read. 5 parts, all agreeing so the room reads ease and hands you status without being asked. Proportion, tone, fit, finish, register. Money cannot buy coherence. That is why you have stood next to women in expensive clothes who somehow looked off. And women in almost nothing who somehow looked untouchable. The untouchable ones were not richer, their parts simply agreed. And here is the quiet truth underneath all of it. Being treated differently after 50 was never about being seen more. It is about being read clearly. You stop being a question the room has to solve, and you become an answer it already trusts. You can build that, not by buying more, by finding the one part that is breaking your read, the part you cannot feel, and quietly fixing it. So, before you close this, take the quiz. 60 seconds. What's quietly breaking your wardrobe? The link is pinned and in the description. Find your part. Then go and let the room treat you the way it should have all along.